What? We got this Vision Pro thing, AI, and deepfakes. We're screwed. What is gonna happen, man?
So Red Bull created a drone for F1 race. You know how F1 races go like really, really fast?
To track them.
To follow them.
When they're moving that fast and you're tracking them, how do you get good footage? How do you even make that? We can't even figure this camera out.
We're struggling here like for half an hour thinking, are we sure it's on? I feel nuclear power cars are very dangerous. One little accident and another Chernobyl.
Finished. Whole war starts.
Yeah, you missed the eggs then. You just started an entire war.
But like that's mad because like if I can 3D model you, I can make you look like Drake, bro. The whole thing about Kaliuga being like messed up, I can see it better now, you know. This is gonna change everything. It's easy. If we have Vision Pros on our heads, AI, if it turns evil, it's raps.
You could live in like a 1-bedroom flat and make it into like a 5-bedroom flat.
Bro, how is this gonna happen? Like, I'm just deep in. I didn't deep it as hard till this episode. Why haven't they done that already?
So much beneficial for other people. Yeah, I've got like 10 kids that are like, got 170 IQ and some shit. Yeah. They're making me millions every day. Like.
I've heard like there was this monkey with the Neuralink that could solve the Rubik's Cube. I'm like, no way. What about like GM? Like
genetic modification.
Like, am I gonna be flipping Wolverine?
That's what I'm trying to think. Deep it. We talk about all this stuff here. If Yellowstone erupts, we're finished.
Welcome back to the second walk of season 1.
Whoa.
It's only us two. Don't get gassed.
Unfortunately, this is not a prank. The others couldn't make it because
they're gone for a while, man.
Yeah. Can we tell them why? Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah.
They're gone for exams, so we won't see them for some time.
He's going to be gone soon, but we'll have guests.
Yes.
And some of the guests I've talked to, but we're having guests soon. Can't wait for that.
And when we bring the guests, we'll bring the topics like tailored to them, so it'll be easier to talk about. It won't be just random topics. It'll be something they're either good at or something they have a lot of knowledge into it. So what's today's walk about?
Today is about what we did the one about technology, but that was specifically AI. But we're talking about like newer technology, recent like Vision Pro, stuff like that, and then going to like neuroethics. I still don't know what this fully means, but our brother here has brought the topic.
I've got a couple questions that we can discuss.
And talking about tech, bro, we got headphones on for the first time, and I'm bugging out, man.
It's like the echo. I can hear the echo, but
because of real life.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's because I don't have the sound. What is it? What's it called? Soundproofing? No.
Yeah, noise cancelling.
Noise cancelling.
I can't go on my phone and mess with it. Okay, whatever. But yeah, let's begin with the topic.
Technology. Where do you want to start off in technology? Because do you want to go on a broader aspect, or do you want to just go into like a specific question?
Let's start with Vision Pro because like
fair enough.
What the hell?
Whenever I see those reels on Instagram right now, like,
what the hell? It looks cool. Recently, I'm like, you know what? But before, I was like, no way I'm buying this. This is the most dystopian shit going on. Ready Player One is real, man. And then recently, I'm like,
it reminds me of Sims. You know the game Sims?
Bro.
It reminds me of that. Mad. Everyone's like a character now.
Bro, you could just be in your living room and living your whole life.
Yeah, you could, anything you want to do. Like, you know the way it converts. Like, I saw this reel. He was just chilling in his living room. He didn't like the scenery anymore, so he just teleported to Bali.
That's the craziest thing. He just goes, and he's in a different country. What the hell?
I'm trying to think.
And it looks good as well. It's not shitty quality.
And like you can't feel it, but like not physically feel it. Emotionally, you can feel it. Like when the waves.
But this is now, bro. This is Vision Pro 1.
Yeah.
Vision Pro 10, you'll be there, bro. You'll be teleporting there.
I'm trying to think like Apple when they first released their first phone. Everyone had the hype for it, and then slowly they made it better and better and better and better. Like, now it's died off. Like it's just the camera's changing.
Yeah.
But the development's gonna be crazy.
But like looking back at iPhone 1, you're like, what the fuck is that shit? So we're gonna be looking back at the same thing.
Give it 10 years, or that? What the hell was that? What is shit product was this? I spent $4,000 on this shit. What the fuck?
$4,000. $4,000's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think it'll go down?
It has to go down. Like I'm trying to think it like an Apple product perspective. It starts off high. And then when they release a newer model, it goes down like drastically. Because like think about it, iPhone 15 is what right now? It's like $1,000.
Yeah.
iPhone 14 is like 700. Before, like give it years ago, it would be in the grand.
No, but I swear everyone was 1,000 when it came out, right?
Yeah, everything was roughly around 1,000. So I'm gonna wait for the next one to come out.
And then buy this one or buy the next one?
Buy the old one. So Apple Vision Pro 1.
It won't drop much, I think, for a while.
I would say, given next year, it'll go from $4,000 to around 2.5.
2.5.
I do think because I feel like when the new one comes out, everyone knows the hype now. Everyone knows the hype, even though there's like a bit of hate on it, like saying, "Oh, this is just Sims characters shit now." Everyone knows the hype. So when the new one comes out, like, all these influencers, everyone will be on it. Because the reels, everything's gonna bang.
Bro, the attention span is finished, bro.
Everyone's gonna have glasses at this point. Like, I'm fucked already.
What's the point? Who gives a shit about glasses? You can't even see your eyes.
True. But like, it's just, no, because I'm trying to think. You know those reels when people walk in an everyday life with the thing on.
Bro.
Is everyone going to be like that now?
Nah, man. That's crazy. Like, actually deep, just walking around with everyone do. But, like, who could actually... I don't want my kids to walk around with a cardboard box on their head, man. Like, that's peak.
No, because I'm trying to think, like, if I go Tesco now, I've not seen anyone. But imagine, I give it a year or two. There'll just be a guy.
No, defo.
He'll be like, here saying, oh, here's my shopping list. That's ticked. Okay, carrots, next. And then the thing I'm thinking is, like, it'll be so advanced that it will, like, say, here's the navigation route to the carrots. Here's the navigation route to the chips. Like, that's how advanced I think it'll be. Like, you know,
because like every industry will integrate an app into the Vision Pro.
Because Apple's like the monopoly of this business of technology stuff. So I think it would be crazy how they'll be like saying, "Oh, Tesco has partnered up, or Asda's partnered up," and it'll be like you know how Amazon has the self checkout shit now.
Yeah,
like you have to enter the door.
That's crazy in itself.
Like, imagine if Apple and Amazon. I don't think they will because they're quite massive brands already.
But just an app.
Exactly. Alone, yeah. I'm trying to think of like, you know, those in Silicon Valley, there's like loads of startup companies.
Yeah.
If one of them was like Apple Vision Pro and this thing, combine them together, it's finished. They're making billions.
Have you seen recently, like, as soon as this whole Vision Pro thing's happened, the ads for Meta have increased. It's hilarious.
Mark is trying so hard to get into the game
because
again.
It is cheaper, to be fair.
Yeah, and I think it is the same thing. Like, I don't personally own any, so I can't say 100%.
You were thinking about it, because I remember when it got announced a year ago, you and Jay were like, oh, I'm buying. No. You and Raven were like, I'm buying this.
I was like that as well, but I didn't think it would be $4,000. I thought it'd be like $1,000 or $2,000. But $4,000 is crazy. Like, my whole world tour was like the flights and everything. That was $4,000. I could have gone another world tour.
You go on all these countries.
Yeah, and instead of that, but
I'm just deep in it. Like, this is gonna have so much impact.
Potential,
because, like, what happens to money now? If you have access to everything, and of course it's gonna feel more real after like 10 years. Think about 20 years. Like, who needs a nice house? You can just simulate.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in Sims, I can have a whole flip. I can live in Japan with a huge mansion. I could do whatever.
You could live in like a 1-bedroom flat and make it into like a 5-bedroom flat.
Yeah, because you could just have like a treadmill.
No, in a treadmill. Like, you know, your bedroom, like this room. Yeah. If we want to physically change it, we need to get new sets, new equipment, new stuff. In that one, just press a button, it's a new set already. You press another button, it's a different set. The physical items will still be there.
No, I'm saying about like size.
Oh, the size.
But they'll figure that shit out.
They'll do some spatial.
So in like LNW in 5 years, we can put a seat here and you could watch it through VR as if you were here, and you could get up, slap one of us in the face.
You know what they'll do? Like, you know, these two couldn't make it. Give it 5 years time. Say they couldn't make it. We have the chair here, and then we have some software. Yeah, it'll make it look like he's here. He'll be at home sitting there recording himself. It'll make it look like he's here.
Like, I know this sounds crazy. It sounds like waffle, but this can actually happen.
Yeah, it's very potential.
Like, we have virtual guests coming up. Like, we'll just in the future we can just
have them there, like physically there. Like, what, you want to be able to touch them,
but because we'd have them on anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, there's too much. It's too much to handle.
Bro.
But the one thing I was gonna say is, if it was $2,000, I would have bought one, just for the experience, and then I would have. You know, there's probably like a 30-day return thing.
I probably would have those.
But if it was decent, I actually did enjoy it.
Yeah.
I would do that. But the thing that scares me.
But there's gonna be bear now. Every
there is
company's gonna Sony Vision Pro W, some random stuff.
The thing that scares me is, so Apple is the monopoly in this business when it comes to phone technology.
Yeah.
Most people have Apple. Like, even the other Delay, he was Android before, but we've converted him to Apple.
Yeah.
So I think Apple is a monopoly in this business, and the fact that Mark is trying so hard to push the Quest out, even though the Quest is out.
It's a monopoly for us.
Yeah, it's a monopoly for us.
Like, well, if you go to Asia,
it's the other way around.
Android's winning.
But the way that Mark is trying to promote his product, even though it's been out longer, it's not working. Everyone, all the influencers are just the Apple Vision Pro, Apple Vision Pro, Apple Vision Pro. Because Quest was out, what, 2 years before Apple Vision Pro?
2 years?
I would say 2 or 1 year.
Didn't you have something? Did you have?
I had a Quest, but it wasn't like the latest Quest. It was like a very old Quest.
Oh.
So it didn't have all these functions.
Yeah.
But it still was fun. Like, I could play VR games.
That's where that famous photo comes from, our group chat. You know, when I spammed it like 200 times.
Oh, yeah. Allow,
Put up on the screen.
Allow. But yeah, so I don't know if Mark is going to be able to compete against it unless he has something that Apple Vision Pro doesn't have.
Bro, he's cooking. I feel like right now he's cooking something with his new Quest 3. Whatever.
What could he cook though? Like, what could he make right now? Like, what's like a reasonable thing he could make right now?
So what's the problem with the Vision Pro?
Expensive.
Just like the physical feel. But that's too far. It feels good
though. Like, you know the Air Max, the Apple headset Air Max?
Yeah.
They feel good. Like, you know when you go to the store and
Raven
they feel
has one,
really, really good.
Yeah.
So I feel...
What, do you have to put those on and the Quest.
No,
and the Vision.
No. You can just put that on.
But does it come with headphones?
No, it doesn't come with headphones. No.
So did you put your own?
I'm just saying that the feel of the headphones. I went to the store and I tried one on.
Yeah.
I didn't try one. My friend bought one, and then I tried his on because he's rich with it. But yeah, his thing was it felt really nice, but really comfortable. It didn't hurt the eyes in the sense that the screen was right there.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt my head.
Well, this is the Vision Pro.
Yeah, the Vision Pro.
Well, how do you afford that? First.
He's bank man. He's a bit like you, innit?
Hey yo.
So, and it didn't hurt the head, as in like it fit nicely. It wasn't too bad, and it just felt nice. Like it felt comfortable to wear on a day-to-day basis. Like it's my glasses. Like how I have to wear glasses every day. That comfortable. It was that comfortable for me to wear.
Bro.
But the only problem is I couldn't see jack shit because I have to wear glasses, so I need to wear contacts or laser eye surgery. The thing that Mark could do is he could integrate a way to the screen
into the eyes.
No, he could integrate it so that say I've got like -3 or something. He could integrate the screen to make it -3.
Yeah.
So then people don't have to take LASIK surgery or get contact lenses.
Yeah.
It's just you just put your inputs in. Your
Bro's
values.
impacting every industry possible.
He's affecting the healthcare eye system, the technology.
Bro, no. Like if this goes successful, Apple's like the biggest monopoly to exist.
Yeah, exactly. It's done. Whoever does that first, I think, would.
Well, Apple most likely, innit?
True.
Unless some country comes out. I mean, not country. Company comes out of nowhere. No, but Apple could rule everything now.
Yeah. In technology based.
Technology.
Shut up. Technology based, Apple is clear right now.
But now we're saying like if everything goes to their plan, everything. Nearly. Like, of course, you got like health to an extent, some like, and then food. Other than that, I can basically do most.
Yeah.
I'm not talking now. I'm talking like 10, 20 years. If the Vision Pro, because the Vision Pro can control everything, innit?
The one thing I'm scared about is, say the Vision Pro, it's still technology, so it can be hacked.
Bro, man. So no, that's mad.
What
hack your whole vision.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Like, you've got your vision on you. You're looking through it.
Like, for example, I get joy of just whispering because he hears it instantly. Imagine bro has access to your whole screen, your whole ears and everything. That's crazy.
For example, say you're doing something that you don't want others to know. For example, you're working on a project, secret project.
Yeah.
Some guy just hacks your account. Like your phone, he just hacks the Vision Pro. He sees
but that's the same with laptops, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but for example,
just hack the
laptop, the camera doesn't move. When you put the Vision Pro on, you move around the house. They'll see the stuff that you do.
They'll
see, okay, here's the entrance.
There's probably hackers trying right now.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, surely someone in the dark web or like somewhere is trying their best to do it. Like, what happens to security at this point? Where's privacy, and then where's like the Apple Vision?
Everything increases at once. It's just a race, isn't it?
It's just like cybersecurity can be better to like stop all these hackers.
Because like Apple definitely has like a separate team for cybersecurity, just for the Vision Pro, probably.
But I'm trying to think. Say I'm working. I have the Apple Vision. Say I'm working on something, and then I'm gonna go to get food.
Yeah. The
hacker's just watching my work. He's watching my doors. He's watching my day to day. Like when I'm leaving the house to take care of my dog, when I'm going to school, when I'm going to uni. The hacker, if he's a robber and he lives local, fam, when I'm going to thing, he could just come in here, take my stuff and dip, and I wouldn't even notice because I'll be like,
bro,
maybe the thing's bugging and it's just missing for a bit. I don't know.
It's so trippy. Everything. And the thing about this, you got this whole equation, and you got AI. Two things that are going crazy. What is gonna happen, man?
AI is gonna control us, I think. I think technology.
Bro, AI is easy. If we have Vision Pros on our heads, AI, if it turns evil, it's raps.
But what could it physically do to us? Nothing, right? It can't okay.
It depends on how engrossed you are in it. Like if the Vision Pro is my life, if you just fuck with that thing.
Yeah, it has to be limits to it as well.
Yeah, I better not get pop-up ads. Like just in my face. That's gonna be.
You're just watching a YouTube video and it's just an ad.
Oh my god! Like ads are gonna be hella annoying.
I spent $4,000 on this item and I'm still getting ads. Like what the fuck?
The market industry is gonna change as well. They're gonna try and market to people's heads.
I think they're gonna like the market industry. So you know the Apple Vision Pro is like physical. You can like hold stuff. Like you can hold the screen, move it. I think they're gonna integrate it in a way that you can actually physically feel the item.
Okay, so when you do this, can you feel anything other than like a vibration?
No, so I don't know if it's either a remote or if it's a vibration. I don't know.
Did you feel something?
I didn't turn it on because he just bought it and we just put it on. I didn't use it. So I know that you can pinch it. Like,
surely you have to because like you don't know the distance. Surely there has to be some feel.
Possibly. I don't know.
Because how does it work with distance? Like, can I pinch here and it still pinches?
Because you pinch it, you can move it. Like say I moved it to this corner here, I could just leave it there, and then I could come back 2 days later and it'll still be in that corner.
That's mad. Like, have you seen the cooking video?
Yeah.
Got cooking there.
He's got
Gordon Ramsay on the side.
He's got the Gordon Ramsay on the side. He's got like the timer, like 5-minute timer saying for the eggs.
Yeah.
And then he's got like another cooking video, and then recipes, and then like ingredients and everything. I'm thinking,
I watched that video and I was like, okay, I kind of want one. But
yeah.
like,
I'm trying to think, like, you know, the cook-off we've been planning for so long. We're just not finding the time. We could do it online at this point. I could have you in this corner here. I could have Jay in the other corner and Raven in the other corner. Have all my stuff there, cooking, talking to you guys, saying, all right, 10 minutes left, boys. And then next
because they're going to make it like, you know how like the FaceTime, they tried to model your face, even though it looks hilarious. Like, have you seen the Kaizen photo? And they're going to make it so it's like 3D models of people just walking around.
I don't understand the FaceTime though, because FaceTime, where's the camera? Because that's that's the 3D modeling.
In the world
that's 3D modeling.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think, are they gonna?
It looks clapped, but eventually.
I think the only way they would make it work is you have your phone, you just put it there, but then the Vision Pro can like drag the camera around. I don't know how to explain it. It's just.
But like that's mad because like if I can 3D model you, just change up the model. I could have flipping Drake. I can make you look like Drake, bro.
Or the other thing is like you get an antenna out of the thing, and then like wherever you look, you'll see the thing as well. And then they'll model it.
Yeah. But it'll look clap, but like, who cares once you're in it?
Exactly. They'll model it in a way that you're looking at the thing or you're looking in a good direction. Yeah, so I think that would look sick.
So what? We've got this Vision Pro thing, AI, and deepfakes. We're screwed. We are screwed. And just to smash on a digital angle, the whole thing about Kali Yuga being like messed up, I can see it better now, you know, because this is gonna change everything. People are gonna become dumb as hell. But at the same time, we're not gonna become dumb because we're gonna have like more information, but attention spans and shit.
Do you think there's gonna be a link between Apple Vision Pro stuff, doing this stuff, and laziness?
Yeah, because physical activity. Because like half of people who work out, you do it for looks. Simulate your looks. Just like Ready Player One, you can look like whatever.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. So people are going to become like hella unhealthy. Of course, there will be like, people will still be like, all natural. There will be like a market for natural stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that's only temporary. Like maybe after like 5 generations, no one's going to give a shit about
who's natural or not.
Just, I mean like everything natural.
The thing I think there'll be a link between is Apple Vision Pro will make people more lazy in the sense that everyday activities such as going to shopping, stuff like this, they can just do it on Apple Vision Pro. Like, I know you can do it off phone, but the way that Apple Vision Pro makes it, it's just easier to look at the items, look at the things what you want. And then the thing that they have on Apple Vision Pro, which I'm not sure phone has it, is it'll say if I select milk at Tesco, this one, and it'll say your nearest one is this, it comes in the next 3 hours. On phone, it's much harder to visualize. The interface is much harder to visualize. You would have to press on it, and then you have to search where's the locus availability, and then go. But on the thing, you just press it, and it shows up all the details. So I think in that sense, it'll make people more lazy because it's easier for people to do whatever they want now.
Bro, how is this gonna happen? Like, I'm just deep in. I didn't deep it as hard till this episode just now. Like, I could be on like because you still need to go physical places, like shops and stuff. So like, okay, I don't want to have like a boring walk to Tesco. Let's make it some dragon mini game for me to walk over there. Like, what?
Safety is going to be a problem though at that point. So say like you're walking on the road and you're playing a game, like the cars.
But surely they have some metrics for that. How like you could get carried away.
Yeah, exactly.
Who needs cars, man?
What do you mean?
No,
who needs
you still need cars.
You need cars until you get flying spaceships and shit. Then cars can disappear. I think about it. Give it like what 10 years ago, Tesla. Well, no one thought of electric cars. Now Teslas exist. What's going to be next? Water cars?
We'll still be doing the podcast probably in 10 years,
We can look back at it.
We'll look back at this episode. It's our little time capsule.
But
talking about the future tech.
As we're on cars now, what car do you think will be next available or like possible?
What do you mean?
Because we had diesel petrol cars for a long, very long time. Yeah. Now we're on electric. Like more people are doing more electric cars now. What happens after electric cars?
So for like electric, if I'm right, the like environmental impact is only from getting the electricity.
So if you get it from solar energy and like wind energy, it's still sustainable.
Like for example, the one that we have, my mum just got a new car. That's connected straight to our solar panels.
Yeah, so I think in that sense, it doesn't fully like stop global warming.
But that's like a huge
Huge
but like, if you're
reduction.
charging outside, you're gonna have the impact of just getting the electricity, right?
I think so. It depends on where you
But
go
of course,
first.
it's way better than like diesel and petrol.
Yeah.
So like, how could you get better than that?
I'm thinking like water cars. I know it's not physically possible.
How did this guy that did it?
I saw that reel as well.
And then they said that he died.
He died. Yeah. Someone killed him or something.
What?
I was thinking.
I was like, no way, this is real.
Yeah. But then on the comments and stuff, because comments are going to be trolls and stuff. They're going to be like, it's not possible.
That's a fixed thing throughout time.
That's never going to change. There's going to be the day you get good comments.
But even we got hate comments in our reels, man.
What have we done? We've not done anything to get hate
whenever
comments.
we say something scientific, we just get essays in the comments from like random people.
It is what it is, though. We don't care.
All love.
No, the thing is, more comments, more outreach.
Engagement.
So, cheers. Well, thank you for that. We thank you for the hate comments.
Comment as much as you want.
But yeah, water-powered cars. I don't know if that's possible because I read comments, but I'm not going to believe the comment. But someone was saying it's just not possible. Blah blah blah. But if someone does make it possible, 200 years ago, not 200, 50 years ago, electric cars was a fantasy.
People back then probably said, no, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible. But now it's happened. Do we think water cars or nuclear-powered cars? I feel nuclear-powered cars are very dangerous.
Nuclear-powered cars?
One little accident and another
finished. Whole war starts because you crashed.
Yeah, you missed the exit. You started the entire war.
That's mad. Wait, so water... But like, if you think about it from a scientific angle, like let's say we think it can't happen now. Like science, our understanding of science presently has been wrong previously. For example, when we thought about the solar system, it was wrong back then. So current science can be wrong now. So there could be like we don't even know what could happen because like we could have some wrong facts that change the whole view on cars. Like for example, when we talk about types of civilization.
Oh yeah, true. But I wouldn't say wrong facts. I would say that, like in the human biology, that everything they're discovering new things. Like for example, COVID happened and they found a cure for COVID. Well, not cure, but like preventions and like stuff like that. Yeah. So they're finding new stuff every single day. I think it's just when we find something like a property of some material and water that work well together. Yeah, it's wraps. The person who finds that property and then strategically businesses it, bro, he's gonna be richer than Tesla, Elon Musk, everyone. If he can get water-powered car, it's finished. Like, what else do you need in life? You literally drinking water. You pour it into your car and just dip. Like, you don't have to worry about it.
That's mad. People are gonna Mr. Beast is gonna be pouring Coke into my car. Like.
This is me. Like, I'm giving 10. No, not 10. He probably do like 100 or 1,000 now. Yeah. He'll do. I'm giving 100 water-powered cars away for free just to help others. Like, he's a good guy.
The water-powered cars are mad.
It's a possibility, maybe, but right now, from my knowledge, I don't think it is.
Yeah, let me just check the camera.
Recording, yeah. If we've been talking like this and it's just like, nah, fuck you guys, we don't want to have the podcast going anymore. Still going?
21 minutes. Well, we did 4 for 10.
So it's only been 20, that's fine.
Yeah, that's good. It's been good.
What else in technology do you want to go? I've got some questions if you want to go through them.
No, wait, one more thing. I was going to think about something about tech. So, about science in general. Like, if we're wrong, like, about the types of civilization. This is type of shit that I'm seeing us go toward type 1. Like, like getting if we get all energy available from our planet, that means like, isn't there energy in the air? Like, for example, air around us, the particles are moving. Okay?
Yeah.
Allow it. The scientists are going to violate us so hard. But like, the particles are moving, so there's definitely energy in the air.
But the thing is...
Can't you like extract that? That sounds dumb as hell, I know.
See, when you said like type 1 that you can... What was it? You get all the energy.
You get all energy from like the whole of Earth. Like, for example, if an earthquake happens, you just get the energy from that.
And then you can make it into whatever you want.
Yeah, we'll use the energy like, for example, like, how volcanoes, what, geothermal energy, where the heat underneath, you use it.
You can do it whatever you want.
Yeah, so stuff like that.
Here's the thing I don't understand is, energy cannot be created, destroyed, right?
We're about to get violated.
No. Okay. Yeah, I know this story. I know this fact as well. Energy cannot be created or destroyed.
Year 7. Yeah.
So, when you say that you make this energy, the Earth's energy, you can like do it to whatever you want.
Not make, but transfer.
Transfer.
Like, I transfer the energy here into this.
Yeah.
I know.
So, how does that entirely work?
I don't know. I remember I heard about it ages ago. Like, there's energy anywhere, so you should be able to access it eventually in like type 1 and stuff.
Because now I know, like, for example, like we can turn like solar power, like sun rays into energy now.
Yeah.
We can turn wind power into energy now.
Yeah.
And then we can do that tidal power and everything into
Yeah,
energy now.
yeah.
So are you going to say like they're going to build a machine on top of an earthquake or a volcano, an active volcano? Every time it vibrates or erupts.
Surely for a volcano at least, because like there's so much heat energy coming off that you can make use of.
What do you think they're going to make? A massive dome of solar panels. So every time it explodes, it just shoots the sun rays or whatever
like,
heat
for example,
energy.
like in Type 3 or 2, watch the video if you've seen it. Like there's this thing about a Dyson sphere where
What's
it's
that?
basically like not a solar panel, but this thing around a whole planet that absorbs the energy.
Right, okay.
So maybe we put it around our own planet, but that's mad, man.
So it has to be like an international thing, like every government, every...
International cooperation.
Yeah, from economics, yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone has to agree with that.
No way we're agreeing.
Huh?
Some
will disagree, yeah.
Because there's going to be economics involved, and that's just going to be... They're going to spend years trying to figure that situation out.
And then they're going to have to realise, like the people who do agree or disagree, they're going to have to realise there are bigger problems in this world, like the global warming and stuff like that. There's bigger problems going on. We need to focus on these issues as well.
Do you think, like, for example, like when we were going to the moon, it was like different countries were doing it by themselves?
Wasn't it a race?
Yeah, it was like the race.
Yeah,
to the
it was a
moon.
race.
Do you think there'll be like not a competition, but like everyone individually trying to do it? But you have to have cooperation.
I would say
for like the whole Earth project.
You know, the moon way it worked was like they all had a race, and then whenever the first person succeeded, so when Neil Armstrong succeeded, they all took his plan, his route as a baseline, and then built off that.
Okay.
I think it'll be the same here. Someone will build like a small prototype, send it to space, and prove to people this is working.
Elon, come on.
Yeah, Elon. It probably will be Elon. I can't lie. It probably will be Elon. At this
Definitely.
rate. And then after that, they will all use his idea, Elon. We're just going to use his name for now. Elon's idea, and build off of it. Make it either better or make it more sustainable. They'll make it improvements on it.
Yeah.
Because like, think about it. When Neil Armstrong went,
But the rocket ship, if you compare it to now,
it's not comparable.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone.
I got Elon Musk's SpaceX where it lands by itself. Yeah.
So, I think it will be a small prototype, and then people will be like, "Yeah, okay, let's use his idea," and then just build off of that. That's how it would have to work. Oh man, it's crazy.
This shit.
There's so much going on, and so little time. Not even little time to talk about it. It's just. It doesn't come to your mind when you're talking about it. You have to be in the moment to talk about it.
Yeah. Like, for example, now.
Yeah.
But, like, we're going to experience a decent amount of it. But, like, the things our kids are going to experience.
Do you think they'll be in a better world or a worse world than us?
Depends how you define a worse better world. Because, like, there'll be a point where... Like, it depends when AI does its shit.
Yeah, true. When AI's like, fuck these guys, I've had enough of them. And, just
and also, like, how much of an impact it's actually going to have in the time. Maybe our kids are fine, but like a few generations, people are gonna be hella lazy. Like the older generations chat shit about our generation so much, but how we're lazy. Like think about the future generations.
We chat shit about the younger generation as well, like how they're moving these days in school and everything. It's a bit crazy, but we don't talk about that.
And then well, it's up to our generations and it's trying to help the next. But with technology, it's like a whole new, unseen variable.
It's one that we can't control because it's developing so quickly and fast.
Yeah.
That we have no idea where it'll end up. If we had an idea where it'll end up, then sure, but we don't have any clue.
Bro, this is gonna end up some Ultron level shit, man. I can see it. Like for example, you know Kalki, the movie coming out, Prabhas. He's like, I think he's playing Kalki's like Krishna's future form, and the villain is AI.
Oh,
like for example, the demon in like that's why this yuga is called Kali Yuga. Kali is like a demon.
Right. Okay.
Kamal Hassan. And I think the demon is integrated or something with AI. Like, what demonic AI? Like, what is going on?
Who's the director?
Nagashwin.
What's he doing?
I don't know. He's cooking though. Let's hope. But we'll see in May.
Yeah.
But like, even in there, they're saying like AI is the villain. It's looking like that, bro.
He might not be wrong. He might be right.
Yeah.
I do have some questions about AI.
Let's go with the questions.
Let me see if I can find them again. Could you name a country or culture that is using technology in a very interesting way right now?
Interesting way. I don't know, man. Probably just US. Boring answer because they're probably like one of the leading in AI. But also India. India's moving crazy with technology.
Getting up there.
Probably India or US.
I was gonna say what was it? I forgot. Let me find it. Hold on. So mine would have been like the top 5. Mine would have been America, Japan.
Oh, Japan, yeah.
I would have gone Korea as well. I don't know which one, south or north, but
so just
Korea.
because you watch K-dramas all the time doesn't mean you can put them as the best.
No, I would say they're up there. I would say India's up there, and then I would also say Germany or Switzerland are up there.
Really?
Well.
Why that?
So I saw something on Germany's not on Germany's website or whatever.
I was about to say Germany's Instagram. I was like, what?
Surely they should do that. Like Germany Instagram, UK Instagram.
That'll happen, bro.
Surely
that'll 100% happen.
But I saw something. They was doing something with aerospace. Like they discovered something. And where's Red Bull from? Not Red Bull, sorry. Is it Red Bull? I think it is Red Bull, but I may be mistaken. Do you know where Red Bull originated from?
No idea.
Red Bull.
J.
Origin. Austria.
Really?
Yeah, it's Austria.
Okay.
So, okay, I might be mistaken, but I saw something that's saying, so Red Bull created a drone for F1 races. So, you know how F1 races go like really, really fast, like hundreds, 200s?
To track them.
To follow them. So,
Damn.
For 2 reasons. One was audience benefit.
When they're moving that fast and you're tracking them, how do you get good footage?
That's the thing. It's actually very, very good footage. It's like very smooth, very clean, everything about it. So one was for like audience benefit to like get more interaction because most of the time you just see like a still camera and then the cars just go past. Not cars, but F1 cars just go past. But this one follows the people. So for example, say Hamilton is in first place or Lewis Hamilton's in first place and he's about to do something. The drone could just come in, record it live as well.
Yeah.
And it was so clean. It was beautiful to watch. I don't know if you're much of an F1 fan, but it was so clean that I was like, this is going to make more people want to watch it. And the other benefit is it's going to help like the racers become better. So they'll see, because you can't see your mistakes. Yeah, you can analyze your things and everything. So they're going to see, okay, this turn I did too much.
Yeah.
And then this turn I left too much room for other people to go through. Stuff like that. And then they'll become better as people.
They're going to train like crazy.
Yeah. And then using that knowledge and then that footage, they'll make the races more competitive, more like interesting to watch. There'll be more stuff going on. Stuff like that. So that's why I saw it was like something was developed in Germany. So I was saying Germany is somewhere up there.
Damn, how do you even make that? Because like first you have to go as fast as the car or even faster and get a good angle.
Yeah, it's not fast.
We can't even figure this camera out.
Yeah, we're struggling here like for half an hour thinking, are we sure it's on? Are we sure it's okay still?
And they got a whole moving drone and everything.
So the way they said it was like just 4 propellers.
Yeah.
And one drone camera. That's it. Nothing else to it. And it was so small.
Man said as if you can just buy an Amazon.
Exactly. You can just let me just make it our home and it's done.
Yeah.
Like,
what?
Well, I don't understand how they do it, but yeah, that's why Germany's up there for me. I might be wrong. I might have read it or
Australia, right?
No, Austria.
Austria, yeah.
Austria is where Red Bull was originated.
Okay.
So that's why I thought it might have been there, but I saw it said Germany invented it.
Okay.
I may be wrong, and Red Bull, if you watch this, correct me. Like comment, and then we'll get loads of comments as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing I saw.
Next question.
Next question. Hold on.
Reminds me of What's Good podcast. Watch them; they're good.
Technology in schools. Do you want more or less?
Like, for example, like the school system gets violated like very often, and especially recently. Surely the school system is going to fully change, especially with like tech going around.
So here's the thing that I don't understand is, for us, our generation, we would like more tech in school. For me, personally, I wasn't allowed to go on my phone. Like the teacher would like take the phone off. Like I know people will be not rebels, but like didn't listen to teachers. They just use the phone. But when I was at school, my teacher would take my phone off. But until I was in year 11, year 10, year 11, like, but the COVID year, so I couldn't really give it an example.
Yeah,
I was allowed to use it in sixth form, but that was because everyone used it.
Well, for us, like we were allowed to use it in the sixth form block.
Well, we were allowed to use it in sixth form block in our mez area.
Yeah, okay.
And with me using my phone, I had like music playing, I had like work ethic, good ethic going on, and then when I needed to relax on YouTube, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like for example, in your freeze, you can just get your headphones out.
And that like really benefited me in the way that I did more work. Even though it might have looked like I was not doing more work, more went into my head because I had the break in between. And for our generation, I think that's good. That's what I would want my kids to go through as well.
But what more do you need after this?
Yeah. But the thing is, Rishi Sunak, I'm not saying he's a bad person or anything, he doesn't want technology in school anymore.
What does he mean?
So he released something recently saying technology, he's going to reduce it in schools. So he's going to like ban phones and ban all these stuff. I don't know what age range it was. It might have just been up to like year 9 or year 10. I didn't read specifically. Yeah. But you know how like news reporters just exaggerate everything. So I didn't read the entire article.
We will never find out what it fully said.
Yeah, but they just said Rishi Sunak banning phones in all schools. I was thinking, what? I don't want my son or daughter to go to a school and have to work hard and not have the use of their phone when they need to like cool down or relax and stuff like that. Like, I'll teach them to be disciplined about it, but I also want them to be safe.
I'm saying, like, what difference does it already make? Like, aren't schools basically banning it till sixth form anyway?
Oh, I would say more schools are more lenient. For example, my sister, she's just going to year 7 recently. She'll be going in September. But right now she's in year 6, so they're quite calm with it. As in, she's allowed to use it during break time sometimes, and then lunch sometimes.
Okay.
And then after school, whatever. But so the fact they're allowing even at lunch and break is kind of crazy already for me.
Yeah, we weren't allowed.
Bro. Yeah, we weren't allowed. They'll be like, go and play with
something. I was wimp about it as well. I would be scared to use it. I didn't use it probably till like maybe year 11.
I would be so scared that a teacher would come into the room.
I never got my phone taken. My biggest fear was also if it went off during assembly.
Yeah. I'd always, like, before I entered the assembly, I'd check if it's silent or something. And put it on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah. But like, what other tech, like,
iPads.
Sixth form, to be fair, I was on my phone a decent amount. If it was a dead lesson, sometimes, to be honest.
iPads are coming, like, the schools are providing people with
We've had iPads for a while.
Yeah, so my school doesn't do that.
It's only like once in a while.
As in, do they give you an iPad to keep?
No. What?
No, so there's some schools that give iPads to keep. So I don't know whose school it is, but we have a mutual friend that school gives them an iPad when they turn year 10, I think, or year 9.
Bro.
And they just keep it until the end. I don't know if they have to return it or not.
I don't know how the economics is going to work, but definitely. Because, like, you know, the whole thing about, like, even now I'm using it, like, no one uses paper as much. Like, if you go uni, any uni, look stuff. Around, everyone's using an iPad or a laptop. Barely paper.
So I would want my son or daughter to be in an environment there is technology, but there's also discipline. I would want him to understand that he or she shouldn't be on the phone at this time, but they can go on it at other times when it's acceptable.
Yeah.
But I don't like how Rishi Sunak is just saying, let's just ban everything. I know the kids won't be able to be as mature or as disciplined, but I think people should just bring them up in that way to like get them ready for future life and everything, saying, it's okay here, but not okay there. Like, in that sense, is what I would prefer.
Yeah. But so just banning phones in lessons?
Yeah, banning phone in lessons is calm. Unless the
why don't they just do that on a permission basis?
Yeah, unless the teacher's like saying, okay, everyone just go on your phones, do whatever research.
Yeah, but sometimes like if it's researching, everyone does it.
But Rishi Sunak is saying, well, from the title, is just like ban all phones. So
right, like for example, like we weren't able to always get the iPad. But we're in sixth form, so they just be like, okay, just research on your phone instead. Yeah. And plus, like, save your money, man. Like,
exactly.
Every single time, why do you have to buy iPads if we can just go on our phones?
On our school, all phones and everything. And then laptops as well.
Yeah.
It's just, what's the point of iPads?
In sixth form, it was calm. Just before then.
I would say...
Can you trust, like, year 11s and 10s? Like, no one's actually going to, like, do the
I would say, if it was our generation, there would be somewhat of trust.
Yeah.
But now the younger generation, that makes me sound so fucking old. Like, it makes me sound like 30 or
Bro, you left school like less than a year ago.
Yeah, but I would say the younger generation, so like my sister's generation, I would say they are more undisciplined.
They're just gonna go on TikTok, bro.
Yeah, they are very undisciplined in the sense that low attention span and they move too crazy these days. Like
vaping all the time. Yeah, exactly. Like, what's going on?
It's too crazy.
Year 7's vaping now. What the hell is going on?
I agree on Rishi Sunak's point of view, saying let's ban all vapes.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. One. But I don't know. That's a whole big like.
That's another topic.
Let's leave that for now.
But yeah, these year 7, year 8s, and year 9s just moving too crazy, especially in like some parts of London. It's like crazy how they move. But it is what it is, I guess.
Let's see what happens. Okay, next question.
Technology in phones. There's one thing I would want, and that is not to be able to turn Apple phones off without the password.
What?
So on Android phones, if you want to turn off your phone without running out of battery, say it was on 80%, you want to turn it off, you need to enter your phone password again. The reason I want this is
Whoa. Oh, okay, you want it. So
I
to turn
want
off your
it.
phone, like what? Shut down,
Yeah, shut it completely off.
hold, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
If you want it, like, you know, the red thing, swipe it.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, you need to enter your actual phone password. Two reasons why I want to do this. And that's what Android
Very
do.
specific, but go on.
And that's what Android do.
Oh, okay.
That's what Android has. That's an
Mm.
inbuilt function for them. I want Apple to have that inbuilt function. One, it'll reduce crime in London and stuff. Because people only steal Apple phones. Because you can just turn it off and they can't track it and everything. So when me and the other Jay went to London and we saw someone's phone just get pickpocketed like that, he was just on his phone. No, she was just on her phone, and then the guy on the bike pick it and run. She stopped for a second. We helped her. She stopped and she could see on the Find My where it was, and then 10 minutes later, it was just saying, "Oh, last loan location updated like 10 minutes ago." It just stopped. But if that was an Android phone, they can't do anything. It's always going to be with you.
Mm.
And then the other thing I would also want is whenever you want to hard reset your phone, you need like 2 or 3 step verification. One is your phone password. One is like your email.
Hard reset's crazy, yeah, definitely.
And then
don't they already do that?
No, they don't do that. Hard reset. I could hard reset your phone from right here.
No way.
I don't need anything. As in, it will just be in your phone, but
you need the password to get into the phone.
No, I could do it right here. Like if you gave me your phone, I could do it right here.
Okay, relax.
Let me just.
But actually,
yeah, I could do it. I don't need your password or anything. As in, your data and everything be lost. I would just have a completely factory set.
Or
phone.
just using the buttons and shit.
Yeah, just using the buttons and then using your laptop as well. I would just factory reset.
Well, no password needed.
Nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like how it's that easy to do.
Yeah. Crime will decrease if they do that.
Yeah. So with Android,
surely that's just a software update away.
It's not. It's not a software update away. No, it is. I don't know if it's software or hardware. Because if it's hardware, then
no, it's definitely software.
Yeah. If it's software, calm.
No, why haven't they done that already?
That's the thing. I'm trying to think. Why hasn't Apple done this shit? Like, it's so much beneficial for other people if people did it. But
they'll probably do it soon. They have to.
But the thing is,
okay, Apple. Since you're watching
exactly,
this,
you're
definitely watching this. Come on,
but
bro. I have a mini story. I lost my bag with my laptop.
Oh no!
2 weeks ago.
Where was it?
Bro, I was on the train. I was in like near Heathrow. I was going back to campus. I had my normal bag. If you know my bag, it gets violated. My big leather bag.
Yeah. What's that called? What's that type of bag called?
Duffel bag.
That's
and then I had an office bag with a laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And I was carrying this tripod because of the short film I'm filming. Right. I don't know if I announced that because we cut it. I'll talk about that in a bit. And I lost the bag, bro. And by God's grace, somehow, find my iPhone for the first time has helped. But I shut myself.
Right.
Because we managed to track that it was still on the train. Like, because it was going towards like the final stop. And then 30 minutes before, it's saying, it's on some road. Then I'm like, what? And then
how did you get it back then?
No, but I don't know. It wasn't on the road, but Find My Maps was just trolling me.
Oh,
It said it was on the road and it didn't change. I didn't even see it change. It just got stuck there. I was like, shit, someone's robbed it and just turned it off. Somehow found it though.
So did you get it back then?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Find My finding came in class.
Yeah, but it was trolling me at the end for no reason. But it managed me to track like the next station, which was so useful.
So wait, so you got off the station, I'm guessing, and you left your bag on.
So I got off the train. I had another train to catch. And because I'm only used to carrying the leather bag, and I just noticed the tripod, I just cut.
And then just left.
Left that bag.
And then, so how did you get it back? Did you like get on another train to go find your bag, or?
No, I went to the station and called that station, and then we were looking the Find My thing, and then we were like, okay, it might be reaching the last stop in the next 5 minutes. So he called up the station. Then he went on the train, and there was this guy saying, "Hey, yo, there's his bag," and everything was fine. Okay, laptops in there, all the wires, yeah.
So you went to the station then collected it?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough, not too bad. Not too bad. The guy was like, "Hey, yo, I found a bag." Crazy.
I was like, "How are you not stealing this? Thank you. Hope in the world."
There's a little bit of hope left, yeah.
He's like, that's what I was saying to the train guy. I was like, okay, this give me more hope in the world.
Spread the humanity.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh no, you went to the station and collected it.
Yeah,
okay, fair enough. That's not too bad. What else about technology do you want to go into today?
Well, let's go into neuroethics.
Oh, neuroethics.
We'll probably get back into technology in a bit anyway, but... Okay, so what is this word? Explain what the hell this means.
So, neuroethics, if I'm not mistaken, which I potentially may be, it's the way of using technology and other advancements in technology with their neurological link or neuro connection. The way that works is manipulating the neurons using technology. So, like using electric shocks to forget a piece of your memory. or doing electric shocks to stimulate something like this, or like just cutting bits off your stuff, neurons and shit. Now they do tests to find out what's better.
So we're talking like Neuralink.
Neuralink,
like Elon's thing, whatever he's doing.
Yeah, kind of.
Just messing with your brain.
Yeah, so Neuralink's between two people. This one is you can have it between two people.
No, I'm not saying. Okay, we had this discussion last time. I'm not saying Neuralink as in linking two people. I'm saying Neuralink the product.
The product, yeah. It's will be linked to neuroethics. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So neuroethics is just a way of finding, like it's the same as doctors. Like, what is an ethical way of approaching this, and what's an ethical way of testing this? What's an ethical way of producing it, and what's an ethical way?
So ethics behind brain-based technology.
Yeah, so manipulating the brain or changing the brain in a way that's beneficial or worse for others. It could be it might be to remove a piece of memory that he doesn't want, but others want him to keep. Like, it depends on how you look at it. So that's the gist of neuroethics.
But Vision Pro plus Neuralink is wraps.
I don't know how that would work.
You should inject something and then you have the UI in your eyes or something.
No, that's crazy.
I don't know how the hell the technology's working there, but
imagine injecting yourself every single day. It's like insulin jabs. Like, you inject yourself with this.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, insulin, you literally can't live without. These guys will be like, let me just inject a head thing. You can't live without me anymore. Like, it's too much.
But yeah, the ethics behind that. What's ethics do with any science, isn't it? Because, like, even though you consent to it, like, people are like, isn't there like a guy who consented to be like the test? For Neuralink, and that's happened like recently, innit?
Somewhat recently, yeah. So
if it works on consent basis, but like for like stuff like this, bare people are gonna consent.
So here's the thing about ethics I don't understand is, I understand consent is a key aspect about ethics, but the one part I don't understand is if he's like forced indirectly. And what I mean by that is his position in life. Because these tests they do, they say we'll pay you 100,000 or 200,000.
So your economic position forces you.
Not only economic, like physical. Maybe they'll think, okay, you're really fit or you're really big, so we think you will be able to handle the pain, stress, whatever.
Yeah.
So in that sense, do you think they forced him indirectly to make it a consensual decision?
No, but there's so many people that fit that criteria. If you look at like the percentage in the world.
I'm trying to think of someone who's struggling in life, because I'm not trying to say in a bad way, but I'm saying the people who do these tests are people who need to gain something out of this.
Do you?
I would say, would you do a test? Because
I don't want to, because
it risks your life, isn't it? It's risk your life. It's testing.
Yeah.
It's like exactly the same as COVID, the COVID cure stuff, not cure, but whatever treatment. But they have to do tests, and they did it on people who needed something. It was either money or like hope that they may live, like that kind of shit. So in that sense, do I feel like they are taking advantage of people who are weaker? Because me personally...
You can never really know, maybe, right?
Yeah, but me personally, I wouldn't risk my life over that test. Like, maybe I'm not a millionaire or whatever, but I'm not risking my entire future on one test that can leave me whatever. So I think they indirectly do force some people. But it's still consensual on like a law-to-law basis.
Yeah.
Which
I mean, you can't really like fully understand someone's situation because you could just cap in it.
Which I find a bit like, I don't know if I find bad, because if it does work, like say someone found a cure to cancer, and he just had to take the test.
Well, if it's like health related,
but
we have to firm it.
Neuroethics is health related as well. They could like remove parts of trauma or remove parts of mental health or remove parts.
Just like if like your leg is unconscious or whatever it is.
So you know when you've got like a phantom limb, so that my leg's cut off and then I still believe my leg is there. They could like remove that pain in that sense, but they need to do the testing and all sorts. So
maybe like what is this? Isn't this like to make your athletics better and also your vision, like the Neuralink?
Yeah. They could do many things with it. It's just
cure blindness. I think someone was saying. Well, of course that's mad. I'm saying like in the long term, if we're talking like
potentially, there might be
10, 20 years from now, doing some crazy stuff. In that case, then it comes to a whole discussion of like ethics in general in terms of science, because like of course you need these sacrifices to get the eventual result, but like it's peak on
the person who does it.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly how I feel about this. They've benefited in some sort of way, like maybe economically or physically or in some sort of way.
Well, if you just remove the economic incentive,
okay,
because someone will still say yes, right?
If they remove the economic incentive, the only people I personally believe would say it is they're already suffering from this problem. So let's take trauma-based problem, and the neuro whatever, neurotrauma, some random name it'll probably be,
Yeah.
can remove the trauma. I feel like there will be people desperate enough to take the test and do it in hopes that they'll remove all the trauma. So that's what I
You
still
probably
think.
need like a huge like testing system to
Yeah,
get past
yeah.
that, but anything can get past that. Like.
So see, in that sense, I also think that you're using your thing on people who are desperate for it. Like, are they in their right state of mind to say, "I'm consenting to this"? Because consent has what, 3
You
stages?
need like huge testing, like multiple stages of testing to get like the good candidates and like fair candidates.
Yeah. And then
or just put yourself up for the task.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Actually, no. Because
But surely, like members of the team,
may,
like
yeah, some people may be like saying, "Oh, I
but
trust
that's
my
not
product.
guaranteed, isn't it?
I trust my product. I have faith in it. I'll do it." Every time I think of that sentence, I trust my
If
product.
I'm Elon's janitor,
Yeah,
I'm down.
like every time I hear that thing, like when someone says, "Oh, have faith in what you do," I'm thinking, I remember this guy who was trying to do a parachute. He made a parachute out of like paper bags. He said, I trust my product, or some stupid line like that, and he jumped off a bridge and killed himself at the end. Because he said, I trust my product. It didn't work though, did it? So that line just keeps coming to my head.
Yeah, even though that's like extreme, the same thing applies.
Yeah, so how much can you trust your product to do it? Like, do you wish others to do it, and then if it works, you just take the credit?
It's kind of your responsibility, right? So,
because say something goes wrong with that neuroethical problem, or not neuroethical, but the Neuralink or whatever. How do you rebound off that?
You're finished.
Do you rebound off saying to yourself, I don't know what was going to happen? Or do you rebound off saying, this is part of his life? Or like,
it's the same thing with like auto-driving cars. Doesn't have to build trust. Like, for example, people who tested like the auto-drive of Tesla, they were still putting their life at risk. Like,
I thought it was dummies that did that. I thought it was like, you know, those
dummies,
the black and yellow dummy things.
You can't use dummies. They might use animals to be. Well, they have used animals.
They have used animals. Yeah, I have heard they've used like hamsters.
Well, I heard it sounds cap. I've heard like there was this monkey that could solve the Rubik's cube. I'm like, no way. But that's probably just Instagram waffle.
Yeah, maybe. And I actually feel like no, monkeys are kind of smart. They might be able to do stuff.
No, but I'm saying like with the Neuralink.
Oh, with the Neuralink, no clue, no comment.
I don't know about that, man.
But yeah, they use animals and stuff.
I can't even do the Rubik's cube. If a monkey's doing it, shame on me.
We got one here. Let's do it right now.
What the hell is this? This is mine. I don't know. I think is it mine?
That's delays. That's the
what
miracle.
The hell is this?
Yeah, that's not too hard to solve. If you know how to solve a 3x3, you'll be able to solve that as well.
They're all the same color. How the hell does this?
It's based off shape.
First.
I could do it right now, but it'll take long. So I was like, but yeah, they have used animals, but they still need to use humans because like animals are not humans.
Yeah.
It's just one of those ones. How much do I trust someone to do it?
What about like GM, like genetic
modification?
Biology and that. Did you?
Yeah,
but we both studied biology.
Yeah, I did biology as well. So GM was there. What about GM?
How crazy do you think that's gonna get?
Because the one we did in biology was just genetically
like
modified crops and stuff. Yeah, we never went into genetically modified humans. Because
like, for example, isn't it true like all bananas are the same banana, just cloned? I think I remember hearing my teacher say that.
I have no clue.
That's mad. Like, so they genetically modified a banana with no seeds and like perfect taste. And then one time, I don't know if it was banana or strawberry, but there was a specific disease that perfectly worked with that genetic modification. So all bananas got finished.
Oh, finished.
Because they're the clone of the same thing, innit?
Same thing, yeah.
So they had to make a whole new banana. But like, I don't know if that's true.
The thing,
but like, imagine like applying stuff like that, like genetically modifying humans. Like, am I gonna be flipping Wolverine? Like,
that's what I'm trying to think. When you say genetic modifying, do you mean like robotic modifying, or do you mean like
we'll talk about robotic after? But I mean like genetic.
Like, so they take the gene out and they modify.
But like,
it.
you'd be fresh babies, like it wouldn't be humans. Like, I'm talking like, have you watched The Boys?
Oh, is that with Homelander?
Yeah.
That's I've watched reels of it, but I don't watch.
Yeah, okay, then forget about it. But yeah.
No, how he's got laser eyes and like power, superpowers and stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure it's like from they put a serum into babies. This is the spoiler.
It doesn't matter.
Too late now.
It doesn't matter. But I don't know if.
Of course, that show is crazy, but I'm saying like
there'll be small things that it'll start off slowly.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they have the ethics or the ability to do that. Because like, why are we changing the human anatomy already?
Oh, you're gonna be smarter, better quality of life.
I've got a question. So I know this is possible because I did a bit of research about it.
You've done it.
Yeah, I've got like 10 kids that are like got 170 IQ and some shit. Yeah. They're making me millions every day. Like, but no. So I read it is when a couple is infertile, do you give them permission to make kids to their liking, or
this is the thing about super babies, right? Yeah.
Or do you make them to the liking that you are? So you use your
what do you mean?
characteristics.
How are they getting this baby? What?
So they will take like you know how like, you have sperm donors and stuff. They'll take those people that have like specific things. So say someone's got 170 IQ and 160.
Oh wait, so we're saying like mother and father,
so the couple that want a child are infertile.
What are sex cells called again? It starts with a H. It starts with an O.
What?
Sex cells. Like I'm saying, like the sperm and egg cells, they're all broken.
So no, they're just infertile, whatever the reason may be.
But can't you do IVF?
That's what I'm saying. If IVF's not possible, or whatever.
Oh, okay.
If they're just completely infertile, it's not working, nothing.
Yeah.
Would you want that couple to be able to create a super baby, or would you just want them to create a baby of their characteristics?
Well, so how are they able to create a baby? I'm lost.
So you know, like sperm, you can genetically modify it and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know the details, but they genetically modify it to have the characteristics, the more favorable characteristics
to survive.
Not to survive, just like what the couple wants.
So wait, let's go back. I'm bugging. So this couple, they're infertile, and they tried IVF, and everything doesn't work.
Nothing works. Yep.
And they still want a child. So what are they doing?
So they have so they're making a baby basically in like a petri dish. Is that how you say it? Petri dish.
So there's IVF.
No. So they make it in the petri dish, but say the mother and the father, both their sperm is just sperm and egg is just finished. Yeah. Nothing's possible. They take other people's sperm and other people's things. So the way it works is there's a sperm, right? They genetically modify it in a way of the characteristics. So say the couple wants characteristics of 6'5", muscular, strong, good genetics, athleticism, intelligent, all the best qualities.
Yeah.
But say the couple is actually just like 5'7" and 5'6", but they want a kid who's like 6'4".
So they're using donors.
Yeah, they use donors. Of course, they have to use donors and stuff. So they'll take specific parts of the donor.
Don't they they're not allowed to reveal the information, right? They just.
I don't know how it works, but they take specific parts and make a super baby, like a baby that's got the best qualities of everything.
Yeah.
Or would you want them to take the qualities of themselves? So say the dad is 5'7", you find a donor who's 5'7" as well, and say the mom's 5'6".
Just go for a random thing, innit?
Yeah.
I say go fully random.
So would you care if they took the super baby or not?
Well, if it's chosen by them, it's a bit mad, innit? There's so much variables. Like, of course, you want them to be 6 foot. There's probably some discrimination involved.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So
if that happens, more people who are in a similar position are going to do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it should just be fully random, which I think it is, right?
Right now it's random, yeah. But there's like talk about making super babies into like the couple's liking. So I have two opinions. One, it's they can't make their own child. So even if they make a super baby, it's not their own child. It's not like they're blood related.
Yeah.
So they're never going to feel like full on family. They might treat him like family or her like family, but it's not like blood related. It's like adoption, but you just know them from since day one. And the other thing is, I don't want them don't want them to do it because it's not fair on others who have kids. They're doing it the way that God intended and everything like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be fair on those people to say, okay, let's just let them do whatever they want because they can't be infertile. Just do the one that's random.
Just do it random, bro.
Yeah, instead of
you're gonna cause so much issues by saying, "Oh, we want it this way."
There's no need to do that. Just, some things in life just keep it a chance.
Like super babies in general. Do you think I'll get to that stage where just choose you get out of your sperm cells, you choose the one that has the genes for the highest muscle, brain, and all that?
I think it will be possible in the future
because I know GM's gonna go crazy. Clone, bro. You know, in GCSE, you're studying cloning and shit. Eventually, that's going to be human scale. You can clone sheeps and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we're not okay. We are far, but we're not that far away from cloning humans. Surely, if we can clone a sheep, we're only a certain amount of years away from cloning humans. which is like twins.
I don't know if I want another clone of myself. I wouldn't be able to hack it.
If you had a clone of yourself, no, let's say you got a clone of yourself tomorrow, be baby you. That's mad.
Because he'll grow up to be like me as well.
No,
as in not environment stuff, but just like physical look wise, he'll look like me. Like his environment might be better or worse than
That's trippy as hell.
So could I, in theory, if I had a clone of myself and I put him in a better environment than I had, could I see what I could have potentially been? Is that like a way of seeing, if I was in this environment, I could have been like this?
You can study like how environment impacts you, but surely you can do that with twins already.
No, not really, because
twins. You can like twins in different environments. Surely they're completely different.
They would have to be completely separate. They wouldn't have to know they're twins.
Yeah.
But I feel that's
a movie, other stuff.
Yeah. That's what's that movie? Shit.
Nayak.
No, not Nayak.
Others.
Sama Joragamano, that movie. Oh no, that's not twins, is it? Oh shit.
That's not twins, bro.
That's just babies getting moved around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah,
bro,
it'll be crazy.
3 Vikram's next movie just right now.
But it'll be crazy. If I could have my other me as a baby.
Just cloning in general is mad.
Put into another family. See what would happen.
Like some narcissistic guy is gonna make 20 of themselves.
He's gonna make an entire football team at this point. He's gonna make an entire rugby team for himself.
If it's like DNA, like a brother in US can make a clone of me and I would never know.
How would they get your DNA in the first place?
They just got my hair, like somehow. Like I'm going to America holiday.
Who are you giving your head to these days?
Oh my God. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like you can get DNA from everything. Like you work at a restaurant, you get some DNA of some guy that ate at your restaurant. Like, they're just gonna make clones of like random people. If some random guy just made copies of people, what the hell? This episode has been crazy, by the way.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
But yeah, cloning is just gonna.
It's gonna be a bit crazy. It's quite mad how cloning can just do whatever it wants and just move in the way it wants. I guess it's. I don't know. Cloning's crazy. Technology in itself is mad.
That's one thing we've definitely noticed from this. So back to what we were saying about GM. Do you think it like 3 generations down, you can GM your next kids?
Probably. Maybe we can GM sheep. Like, what's stopping us from GM sheep? There's probably some scientific.
Yeah, scientifically, but like eventually we'll overcome the scientific part.
Deep it. We talk about all this stuff here. If Yellowstone erupts, we're finished. There's
boom,
nothing.
Right now, as soon as you say it, boom.
Just 3, 2, 1, done. Then we're finished. Like we could talk about all this kind of content, and then Yellowstone just says, "Fuck you."
I'll add some special effects.
Yeah, it's gone.
We're back.
Oh,
we're back.
Yeah, but we would be finished by that. Yeah, I'd say we wrap it up here.
But that was a mad one.
No,
of course, that got a little bit messy in the end because we talked about topics that we will probably do separate episodes on.
We just branched off a bit too much.
It's just a fun combo,
yeah.
Innit?
But yeah, we will see all of you in the next episode, I guess. Thank you for watching and
bye.
Have a great day.
Comment, socials are in the description. Comment your thoughts. If you think that we said something like clapped, give us a hate comment and give us a message.
Yeah, message us on Instagram or like comment on this thing. And and in our free time, we will go through it. And then if we do think we've said something wrong, we'll message you back. Or in the next episode, we'll talk about it and say, oh, we got this comment and blah, blah, blah. We'll move on from there. But hope everyone has an amazing day.
One other thing, if you're still here, thank you for the topics. I think last season I asked for a bunch of topics. But hit us up with some more again. And yeah, that's it.
And then next episode is going to be more of a
mental health based one.
That one. And yeah, we'll see you in that one. Hope you have an amazing day.
Bye-bye.